Andreas Giorgio for MMA Plus, UFC London Media Week. I'm now with the biggest legend on this card. You know, so many great names, but this is the most pleasure now getting to talk to you. Brad Pickett, one final dance, man. It's going to be a special night on Saturday.
Yeah, well, definitely. Hopefully, the outcome is what I want as well, and I get to finish on a winning note. But I'm sure I will. I'm very confident going into this fight. I've got no pressures on the outcome of the fight, rather than what I put in myself. So I'm looking forward to it.
The question: why now? Why now to hang up the gloves?
It wasn't an easy decision to make, but it was like I've gone as far as I can. I believe in the sport. When I first started out, I was trying to be the best in the world. And I got to number 5. A bantamweight, and that kind of failed at getting to the final hurdle. Went down a weight class because I got a win over Demetrius Johnson, trying to rekindle that. Then that failed at that weight class, so went back up a weight class and thought I want to have a little stint back up here. That didn't work out, and then it kind of like, well, okay, I'm not going up the rankings, I'm going down. So okay, I'm a proud person, and I love my job, I love the sport, but there's more healthier and easier ways to earn money than getting whacked in the head. Now I also have a kid and stuff like that, and like I say, I'm a very proud person. The sport is fun. Really great. When you're winning, when you're losing, it's not as fun.
And when they gave you the call to say UFC London, and obviously you had the plan in the back of your mind, it was a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, but they didn't give me a call. I called them and said I'm retiring in my hometown in March, and they went, "Yep, no worries."
And of course they should. The respect for a man who's really put it all on the line for the UFC these past few years.
Yeah, I mean, I have a good relationship with the UFC. To be honest, I have a good relationship with everyone, the fans, the media, everyone. So so I'm happy that they're very accommodating to me as well. So it was good that they let this happen.
It's a bit of a shaky period. Henry Briones again, third time, the fight falls out. Look, I don't know what the UFC should have done. Maybe looking at the fight that it was going to be your final fight and they didn't want to risk things. A guy that had already had the issues twice before, whether they wanted to book that or not may have been the question. But, Marlon Vera, he's stepping in. Did it ever look potentially like they weren't going to get anybody in?
Nah, like I said, I would have given them every option in the world. I would have thought, 140, 145, 150, 155, 170, whatever. I would have fought anyone at any weight class just to make sure I fight, So it's not a case of who I fight. It's just a case I wanted to fight here and retire. If this fight in some remarkable way didn't happen, in my head I want to retire here, so I'll wait until next year, and I couldn't do that. So the relief that, I got upon it, and it would always be on the other person's end, not my end, making any stumbling blocks,
Do you think Vera is an easier fight or a more difficult fight?
It's a completely different fight. He is a really different opponent. Vera's a bit more youthful, more grounded, a bit more taller, rangier. But for me, the reason I always wanted to fight Henry Briones is wasn't personal ever. I've never been that guy, but stylistically, I'm like, we're gonna put on a good fight. It's gonna be great, and that's why I even he pulled out twice before. I'm like, I try and rekindle that fight again because that will be a good fight to to hang my gloves up on, and he went running again.
It's a massive shame. Look, you've been over to American Top Team so many times now. You're hanging up the gloves. Have you got any kind of plans to maybe go over there and do some coaching there? Now that obviously you're not going to be actively doing your fight camps there.
No, I'm looking to set up my own thing in London. I've still got a good relationship with the top team guys. Actually, in April, I'm going to Japan to corner Kyoji, who's fighting Risen. So I still have a relationship there. But I've definitely opened my own gym in London. I want to do a GBTT, Great British Top Team, and obviously be affiliated with American Top Team 100%. And I just want to start putting my competitiveness into other fighters. I love competing. That's what I'm going to miss. But now I can compete for other fighters.
Is that definitely looking possible? You've got all the plans together.
I'm just trying to find a location. Yeah, South London. Because like, I'm a family man now, it has to be near where I live. Because now I train in North London, it takes me like over an hour to get there, and so like I can't be doing that. So I want it to be. I live in Malden in South London, so it'll be in proximity of there basically.